Hi, my name is Dan, also known as Strata Dragona on my YouTube channel. I just wanted to talk to you guys real quick about my channel and what I have in store for the future of the channel. Right now the channel's quite young still. It only has right now 3 series going on, which has taken me a long time to build any of those. The first one's obviously Firewatch. Second being Dead Space Mindbreak, which I'm interested in finishing. And finally was Metroid Prime, which was my live stream that I had going on with commentary. When I had first started this channel out, I was kind of thinking of doing just episodic Let's Plays. My first idea was trying to do an immersive first play, but that fell through when I realized how deep Firewatch's story was in the first place. I thought it was just a walking simulator. I thought I was going for a walk in the woods. I didn't think I would fall face first into a straight up conspiracy theory game. It's amazing the amount of theories that I ended up finding. I had to go ahead and finish the game without recording. After I did my 9th episode, I finished playing the game, and the ending was just amazing. I have to like completely rethink that series if I want to do that. Problem with Firewatch is the recent controversy with Firewatch and PewDiePie. I only had a few subscribers for that series, so I'm not too worried about just letting go of that thing. If they want to just flat out hit copyright strikes against anybody that has done Let's Plays on Firewatch, unfortunately I'm going to have to delete the game. I have to delete the game itself off my computer, and I'm going to delete the game off of my YouTube channel, because I'm not going to support that if somebody's going to go back on their word. It was the first game that I had ever tried to do that with, and I went to their website, and it even says on their website, yeah, we support Let's Plays, and now they're going back on their word. Suddenly because somebody's a racist. Well, whatever. Doesn't mean you have to lash out against not just PewDiePie, but the rest of the YouTube community. So I'm going to go ahead and delete all of those videos. They're done for. We're not going to play that kind of game with them. It's not fun that way. I can't have fun making that series if I'm going to have to look over my shoulder every time and think that these guys are, well, going to just flat out try to mess up my channel because of some problem that they had with another YouTuber. It doesn't mean you have to lash out against the rest of the community. That's one person. So for the second game I had attempted, which I'm still going to finish, is Dead Space Mindbreak. The cool part about Dead Space is it's one of my favorite games and one of the first games I ever played on PC. It's difficult to shoot because I have to use the mouse to control the camera and the controller to control the character. It makes for a much smoother viewing experience that way. It's really difficult to do, and I also broke my controller. That's why I haven't continued Metroid Prime. I noticed last week I lost 4 subscribers. It's not a big deal to me. It never was about subscribers. I'm not in it for the money. I'm here for my entertainment and yours as well. Most of the time what ends up happening with small channels like these is they just fizzle out, but I don't think it's going to happen that way. I think I'll be doing small content here and there all the time, but I want to try to finish the stories that I've been working on already. It would be nonsense to just abandon some of them. Unfortunately, I'm going to abandon Firewatch. I just won't support somebody that's going to be as rude as the person that they're trying to get rid of. I mean, you don't have to backlash on everybody else. It's just not fair. So what I need to do here is I actually got to go take a trip to Walmart. I got to go buy a new Xbox One controller because mine's broken. I dropped it on a piece of black metal in my room and it won't stay connected for more than 5 seconds. And you can't play Metroid without a controller. The keyboard, which I'm playing on right now, is hard enough on this game, 20XX, which in fact recommends that I use a controller when I first started the game. And this is really hard on keyboard because the controls are all over the place. But I'm not even using the mouse right now. So yeah, that's what I've got for my channel right now. That's what I'm going to continue on. I would have finished Metroid, but I just need to get a new controller. That's all. Once I do that, I just need to install Metroid Prime Echoes, make sure it works, and then we're good to go. We'll have a really nice live stream going on. I had a recent problem with the Mass Effect live stream, and I think that's why I lost subscribers, and I'm not sure, but it's alright with me because I'm not going to continue the Mass Effect series. The thing is, it's not conducive to a Let's Play, it's not transformative work, and it's not going to protect me against a copyright strike. So if I'm not sitting there talking during the gameplay, and it's not a transformative work, that immediately rules it out, because if it's just me sitting there playing the game for hours at a time and not saying a word, that is a copyright strike, unfortunately. So I had to delete all the Mass Effect videos because I did my research. I gotta figure out how to go down. Oh, there we go. Now with everything else that's been going on, going to have to continue with Dead Space, going to have to continue with Metroid Prime, not a problem. But for the future of the channel, I think since I'm a game designer here, I am going to do something soon called the Design Chess, where I'm going to host me building for my mod on Nexus Mods called Dracona's Retreat, just so I can host that for the people that have been following that mod there. That's not going to be a long series because eventually that mod's going to be finished. I'm going to fill up the map with as much as I possibly can before I decide now's too much. Maybe now it's time to stop. Be honest with you, that's probably a good idea at some point. But I also want to host live streams where I'm doing 3D modeling and making games in Unity and Unreal, because I am in game design school and I would like to be able to show you guys those things if it's at all possible. And it certainly does seem a little bit possible that I can do that. I had problems trying to set that up for the live stream on this computer for Maya. I don't know why. I'm still trying to figure out how I might be able to do that. But hopefully I'll soon figure that out. This is difficult on the keyboard. Like I said, I need a controller really bad. Future of the channel. Games like 20XX, games similar to Metroid Prime, maybe some Mario games, maybe some Sonic games. I don't know yet. There are so many emulators out there. You have the Atari, you have the GameCube, the PlayStation 1, the PlayStation 2, the original Xbox, you have Dreamcast, the Wii, good God, it's hard to think of them all. There's a lot of them out there. The Sega Genesis, the handheld Game Boy. There's so many games out there on emulators that I want to introduce to this channel. And some of these live streams that I see, and well, actually most of them, and including some of the professional ones, they don't revisit old games as much as I see like channels like Game Grumps do. And you know, that's an avenue I'm interested in, is really some of the classic games that we love. One I was interested in was like Prince of Persia, a really good, I think, PlayStation 1 game, if I'm not mistaken, or it might have been on GameCube. I can't remember. But there was some very interesting games on emulators to play. That's where I want to put my avenue towards for all of my live streams. For my episodic Let's Plays, I think I would be going more towards games that don't already have that cinematic appeal to them. Games that like Dead Space, where everything's a little more realistic. You have control of the camera, and it's not, well, it's not a cinematic. There are points where you can cut and you can edit, you can transform the work, and they have the full motion comics, the movies, the 2 movies that were included. So there's 2 comics, 2 movies, including Dead Space Ignition comic. So there's all of this content that you can cram in to this one season. Like I have, for instance, for season 1 of Dead Space Mindbreak, I have the 2 comics and Dead Space 1 for season 1, and that's like 12-13 episodes long, of hour long each. And they're already planned out. I already have the comics cut in, and I already have them edited in. The only problem is I gotta shoot and edit the video. It's not that difficult. The problem is how do I bring that to other works? It's really difficult to even think about bringing that kind of cinematic experience to other games. One of the games that comes to mind is Mass Effect. It already has a cinematic experience. There's a lot of dialogue going on, and you can't create your own dialogue through camera motions and through just about everything else that's involved with good camera work and paying attention to the storyline, getting all of the necessary edits that will eventually lead to a coherent story. There are many games out there that would be amazing for me to edit. Let's say, what was that one I was thinking of? Metroid, not Metroid. Metro 2033, that's right. And Metroid Redux, Metro Last Light, that's right. God, those are so hard to remember. Another good one, God, there are many games that are good like this. If I could remember them all, if I had the list in front of me, I would tell you. But honestly, for the life of me, I can't remember them all. Eventually, I'll put a list, probably down in the description below. I'll put a list in the description below as to what games that I was really thinking of here. There's a lot of good ones, and I can't think of them all. But when I do, I'll put them down there. So thank you all. You guys have a great day. I'm sorry I'm a little scattered today. It's been a rough day. I'm having to get everything together. In fact, I'm going out right now to go buy a controller. You all have a good one. Bye bye. Bye. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Oh shit.